So we've had a little bit of a break from the widespread heavy storms in central Alabama and North Alabama on Monday afternoon, but did you get a load of what happened down in Northwest Florida and South Alabama earlier today? This is from Adrian Castellano, one of our team members here, meteorologist at WVTM 13, and look at there, here comes the funnel of a tornado that's making landfall, a waterspout that was coming inland, and this is what it looked like as it was passing his spot there at Sandestin, just missing where Adrian was stationed right there. Now, Adrian knows what he's doing, so he wouldn't have gotten out there if he didn't know the thing was going to miss him. But just goes to show you got to be aware of what's going on around you when you're even down on the Gulf Coast on vacation. So today we have had numerous thunderstorms over the southern part of Alabama and South Mississippi. This cluster right here that has finally moved away from Dauphin Island and Mobile and Baldwin counties has just been bringing it around Biloxi and past Christian, Mississippi, and it's continuing to work its way westward over towards southwest Louisiana. Then there's this thing spinning around to the north, an area of low pressure aloft, or an upper air low. You might even just simply call it a disturbance, spinning around up there, and that thing is going to start backing down into Alabama in the next 2 days. So Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to be bringing up the chance of showers and thunderstorms. Locally here in the Birmingham area, it's going to be a steamy night, and we'll make it into the mid-80s tomorrow afternoon. Watch how this upper air low starts to impact us. Remember, this thing is right here on Monday afternoon, and it is going to be moving this direction, so you'll see a gradual increase in the number of showers and thunderstorms that we get around here during the day Tuesday, and especially into Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening. The really heavy action is going to stay over here toward the east in the Carolinas, but we will get our fair share of these scattered showers and thunderstorms. Starting as early as 4 o'clock in the afternoon, might get a few around Birmingham, but then look up here toward Madison County and Jackson County, Marshall County, Lawrence County, then up into Tennessee, around Giles County, Wayne County, over to Lincoln County, Tennessee, and then certainly over toward Chattanooga, and then up the mountains from there into the Smokies of northeast Tennessee. A lot of scattered thunderstorms in that area. And then through the evening, they are going to build southwest. So ultimately what happens here is something called vorticity advection. So we've got this area of air that's spinning around up there, and it's moving this direction right here, and that actually helps to lift the air and get the showers and thunderstorms going. Out in the tropics, the tropical storm Brett has now formed out in the Atlantic, and it's an impressive-looking storm on satellite. Now, there's another disturbance behind it that could become Tropical Storm Cindy very soon, but I don't think either of these has a really high potential of being a major problem for the United States. Certainly not within the next 5 to 6 days, probably not within the next 7 days, and I'll tell you why. The same thing that is causing the scattered showers and storms around here now, it's going to kind of be around here again a week from now. A little trough develops right there, and that should help to take anything from here back out to sea, or at the very least, I think it would be more of an East Coast issue as opposed to a Gulf of Mexico issue. So we'll draw an X over the Gulf. I don't think this is going to be an issue for the Gulf of Mexico. Rain chances on the high end Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We start to squeeze the chance of rain down just a little bit going into the upcoming weekend. And as we look at our 7-day forecast here locally, I think you're going to be pleased with at least a few days of fewer showers and thunderstorms, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But the weather pattern shifting again. Remember that I told you about the trough that develops here on the East Coast. So that's Saturday. As long as that stays in place there and this big high stays in place out over Texas like this, there is a good chance that we don't see any sort of tropical influence directly in the Gulf of Mexico. But what often happens here, and this is not necessarily good news, we could be dealing with more widespread showers and thunderstorms across a good chunk of the South and the South Central states, including Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, Missouri, with this northwest flow that comes in. So we'll be watching that very closely.